All right, so this is gonna take not one, not two, but 3 pots. We're gonna go ahead and get started right now with our cheese sauce. Now I've got about 3/4 of a stick of butter melted there. Now I'm gonna add flour, get a roux going. May have added just a little too much, but that was quite a bit of butter. Oh yeah. Now if you've done what I'm afraid I may have done, we can always add a little more butter. The only problem here is that it now means we're going to have quite a bit of sauce, possibly more than we planned on. Go ahead and get a little more butter going in there. Yeah, a little too much. That's all right. We'll make do. Now this, of course, is the basis of a roux. And a lot of people will just make this and leave it be. Put it away, brown this just a little bit, and save it for other recipes when you want to thicken something up. So now we need to add some liquid to this. And I think we'll start off with some heavy whipping cream. How much? About that much. Give it a little bit to absorb all of that. While it's sitting there, that's getting hot. Our second ingredient, bacon. I think I need another spoon. We'll just let that go ahead and simmer a bit. Over here. That's thickening up nicely, getting a little smoother and creamier. Up there, our water's getting ready to boil. But we need to thin this out some more. We're going to need to thin this out a lot more. Now, some people like to start off with some kind of cooking oil to make this base. I like butter. Just so much better. It gives it a richness that you just can't get with vegetable oil. Now, you could use bacon grease. And hey, who doesn't like bacon grease? So, we're going to break out some whole milk now. We don't want to put too much whipping cream in there. Now, how much milk and whipping cream do you add? Enough to thin this out. That bacon, we need to get it a little more spread out. It's wanting to stay friends with it, stay hooked up with its friends, so we need to break it up a bit. Yeah, I definitely added too much flour. But we will make do. Now, it looks like our water's almost ready to boil. And we're going to use this Barilla. I'm not Italian. I'm not going to say it right. Funny thing is, this isn't very Italian either. It's actually, I've driven right past the factory where they make this in Ames, Iowa. Yeah. So this is a homegrown American product with an Italian sounding name. But these are just your typical little spiral looking. That's all it is, just typical little noodles. You can use whatever you want. You can use shells if you wanted to. Whatever's going to make you happy. Now, if you were looking to make just a gallon of milk gravy, this is the way you do it. This is the basis for a lot of gravies and sauces. Most every sauce is going to start with flour and some kind of oil. In this case, of course, we're obviously using baked butter. You need to get this good mixed up. And I think our water is about ready. Now, the package says right here 11 to 12 minutes. So I'm afraid my timer is on the phone that I'm using to record this. So we're just going to have to hope for the best. I'm going to get this a little thinner before we start adding our cheese. And we've got 3 different kinds of cheese. I've got this shredded Parmesan, Colby Jack, and who doesn't love mozzarella? How much of this are we going to put in? We're all going to find out together. All right, I believe we fully incorporated all of our flour, milk, butter, and heavy whipping cream. So let's start adding some cheese in. This is going to be super crazy thick. So let's start off with the Parmesan. Just a whole bag. This is 7 ounces. Now, you notice I haven't salted anything at all. Cheese tends to be very, very salty. And it brings a lot of salt to whatever dish you're working on. And so we're going to wait till we're closer to the end before we try to introduce any salt or any other seasonings to this. Let's go ahead, throw in our Colby Jack. Oh, look how sticky it's getting. Now we want to try to get all that completely melted before we add anything else in. So just one at a time. A lot of dishes, it's like building a house. You layer upon layer upon layer. And I think this needs just a little more milk. What do you think? Gonna add just a little bit more in. I really like this just a smidge thinner. Of course, I tell you, wait till it's fully incorporated before you add more ingredients. What did I do? I added more milk. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't forget the bacon. Hey, you, get back in there. This is starting to look really good. Well, you see now we add the mozzarella. This is gonna be just all kinds of cheesy. Just, you know what? What the heck? Let's use it all. Why not? It's Christmas Day. I'm cooking on Christmas Day. Thankfully, none of my guests have arrived yet. So, what the heck? Let's just go nuts. This is going to be the most amazing cheese sauce ever. Ever. In the history of ever. This bacon is ready. We're going to throw in the bacon and the grease all together. Just add that much more to it. Don't forget to turn off the stove. Oh. Now, you don't eat bacon? Oh, don't use it. It's okay. I mean, you do what makes you happy. Bacon makes me happy. It is my happy comfort food. Now, we need to, of course, keep stirring this. You see where the bacon grease is forming up around the edges? We need it to incorporate. We need the flour and everything else to say, hey, bacon grease, we want you. Come on in. Oh, this is going to be so good. Oh, this is going to be the best mac and cheese I've ever made. All right, now I think it's time for a little bit of seasoning. Let's go ahead and get some black pepper in here. More like a lot of black pepper. Now it seems my kosher salt is hiding from me. So we're gonna have to do this. Just regular salt. I know! Barbaric. Give the noodles a quick little stir. They're plumping up nicely. It may be time to change instruments. I think a whisk may be called for here. Yeah. This is working better. I didn't want to use the whisk too early because stuff gets clogged up in there on you. But a whisk will force this stuff to integrate better. Oh, that's good. Now we're going to keep stirring this until the noodles are ready. All right, as you can see, our pasta's ready. Strain. We're going to go ahead and add that in right there. Next, our cheese sauce. Now you want a big mixing bowl like this before you go to your pan. Oh, I don't want to forget you. Get in there. Because if you try to do this in your pan, you will have a mess. And this looks good enough. I mean, you could get away with eating this right now if you wanted to, but we're gonna take one more little step just to make sure everything is kosher. Now, this is gonna go into our baking pan. All right, as you can see, I've already buttered our pan with unsalted butter. And let's hope we didn't make too much. This is all gonna fit in here. Are you gonna go in? Yes. Yes, it is all going in. I was afraid there that this was gonna be a little too close. But there you go, look at that. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some breadcrumbs. Nothing fancy. Just put it on the top. And now we're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15-20 minutes until it looks nice and golden brown. Been about 20-30 minutes now. Kind of lost track, but these are the results we're looking for. That beautiful golden brown crust on the top. This is gonna be amazing. Just look at how beautiful this is. Nice and golden brown. And we're gonna let this cool for a few minutes and then we're gonna dig in. This looks absolutely amazing. It smells great. Exactly what I wanted. Cheesy, flavorful, and we took it very careful on the salt, and it's just right. Try this one time. Just one time. And you will never make mac and cheese out of a box ever again. You saw how easy it was. There's nothing to it. 3 pans is all I used. Well, 4 if you count the big baking dish. But cleanup isn't all that bad. But your family will love you forever if you make this for them. Ah, time for me to eat up. And I'll see you next week. Oh Lord, what a mess. You still here? You're not gonna help me clean this, are you? Well, if you're not gonna help me clean up, how about you go like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you share this with your friends that want to learn how to make all this fabulous food. You know you want to. Unless you want to help me here. I mean, there's not that much. Come on.